Hi, I'm Anita, Sparkle Stitcher. Today is June 6, 2022, and this is Flosstube number 5. Welcome back. Okay, I thought I was going to film a lot sooner than now, but, things happened. So, yes. Thank you, Pam. Yep, I am officially retired. So I really thought oh, I'm going to be retired in June. I'm going to do this and this and this and that. And just hit the ground running. And it didn't quite work out that way. The last couple of weeks of May were really busy. Closing out my classroom, dispersing my my career's work, everything. And I would just come home absolutely exhausted every single day. And so didn't quite get the stitching in, but I'm sure that will happen. So I don't even know where to begin. It's just been such a wonderful transition already for me. I have such great support from my family, my friends, my coworkers, everybody. So it's all good. The last day of work, right? Isn't that fantastic? One of my coworkers had gotten this shirt for everyone who was retiring, and so we all wore them. And so I'm gonna wear this shirt out. I'm just saying that right now. It's gonna be worn out. My kids have been just fantastic too. Here's one little item that I have received. Yes, this is one of my goals. Yeah, I'm not doing so good today. This is tough. This is a workout right here. I don't need barbells or anything. This one, whoo. So just being in education as a teacher, water was sometimes an issue. Finding that moment to go to the bathroom was sometimes an issue. And so I've been told no excuse now. So, yeah, that's, it's a lot of water. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, let me just get right into it. May. Yeah. I had planned to work on In the Merry Month of May by the Work Basket. And, oh goodness, starts and restarts on this. I've just got a little bit of a start going. And one of the issues I have, it's a Taurus. So, it's just finding the right color. And if it was too dark of a brown, it blended right into here. I had another shade of brown. It started looking more like a cow than a bull. And then the recommended color is 221. So I do have this Gloriana Old Red Barn that I might try. Oh, it looks pretty good there. I'm just worried it's going to look like, like the Red Bull, like the drink. That's not what I want either. Yeah. Interesting. That might be it. So it is a fun project. It is very fun. I know I said June 1st, Sir Dandy. Oh, goodness. I love this one. By Hands to Work. Love. Oh, I know. And there are some wonderful stitchers who are joining in on this sale. And yep. Yes, there we go. This is on 40 count graham cracker. I bought this at Welcome Stitchery when I was there. Yes. Okay. I am meeting with some wonderful stitchy friends in a few days for a retreat, and Sir Dandy is coming with me. So that will happen. We also had the Platinum Jubilee, and I'm like, yes, oh goodness. My mom used to just love following the royal family, you know, just growing up, you know, I was just always aware, and I knew what was going on and who was doing what. And so it was just always something, just a really, you know, just you know, something in my home. And so I thought, yeah, I'm gonna stitch something. Whoa, well, finding something was the hard one for me. And so I've got these great, like I've got numerous, I don't even know how many. I have so many like cross stitch magazines from England. And I said, yes, there it is. I am gonna find something. And no, I did not. I actually got excited at one point. This is an April 2016 issue of Cross Stitcher, and all of a sudden it was like red, blue, white. I opened it up, I'm like, oh, there it is. No, it was a competition. And I don't have the issue where they announced the winners and shared the pattern. And so I actually went kind of in a different direction. So I had all these wonderful magazines, and there have been a couple patterns in there that just have been speaking to me. So although it's not very representative of the royal family, I thought, well, maybe I can count it because I got it from British Magazine. Let me know if that's cheaty Wheaties. Okay, just let me know. So the first project is a cabana. I know, a cabana. Isn't that sweet? Oh goodness. And I began stitching it, and the sand was very yellow, so I ended up restarting it, and it's an FO. I know. Okay, now prepare yourselves. You might have to sit down because this there it is. So it's just so sweet. And I'm so excited because a while back I had won a giveaway from Finding Judy. Now, if you have not gone and seen her on Flosstube, go and check her out. She is absolutely wonderful. And I had won the Lady Dot Creates the package of embellishments for the cookie exchange. And this is actually what got me started thinking about this other project. And so thank you, Judy. Thank you. So then I said, well, that went so quickly. I'm going to do another one to go with it. And so this is from the summer 2018 issue of Cross Stitcher. I love everything about this, but alas, I have the fabric, but there's no stitching. And so I'm just going to stitch it on the same piece of fabric that I did the cabana. I think it's a 28 count, just white linen. And it's interesting, you know, me and slubs. So I tend to like stitch and work around. If I see a large slub, I try to like veer around. And, oh, talking about slubs. All right. So there is a book called The Pout Pout Fish by Deborah Deason, and pictures are by Dan Hanna. There it is. I took my class to see a play of the Pout Pout Fish. We did a little unit about the Pout Pout Fish, and then I was reading it to my grandson. And, you know, I like to do voices, and, you know, I get into character. But all of a sudden, I'm reading it to him, and all I don't know, I have been stitching, but there is a part of the book, and it's a sweet book. The book blurb on the back says, "Sometimes a kiss is all it takes to turn things around." And so the Pout Pout Fish is just having a kind of a difficult time, but it turns around in the end. But look at this section. Okay, now read it with me. Slub, slub, slub. I know. Oh, he's 8 months old. He didn't know what I'll have to read it correctly, but from this point on, whenever I read this book, it's going to be hard for me to not say slub and say blub instead. Sweet book. What else? Oh, I'm just going to start piling things up. I mentioned that it seems like I'm going to be doing a deer wall, and my husband and I were in Mankato, Minnesota, and I came across a cute quilt shop called River City Quilts, and I bought this pattern to do like a wide bottomed project bag, and the person helping me assured me that I'll be able to size it pretty easily to the size I need. And they also had this fabric that spoke to me. And so all my projects that have deer in it, I'm going to put in this bag when it gets made. Someday. Someday. Talking about deer, I'm sure many of you recognize this paper. So I had put it in order. Oh, I'm just all over the place. I put in an order and received, I'm so excited about this. It's a vintage maritime white by Lakeside. And it's like a fat half. And this will carry me over for a few years. Let me tell you, it's good. I opened it up and I was like, ooh, it's quite a bit. But this is a project that was on, it was one of my unicorn charts. And it's by Samplers Remembered, called Checkerboard Stag Sampler, an adaptation 1721. And take it out so you can see it without the glare. It's just, I don't know, it speaks to me, and I love it that it has the actual photo on it. How fun is that? Yeah. Yes to everything about this chart. I love this. So when I had called and they actually had it, I was over the moon. And so yeah, so that was a happy for me for sure. Another happy was there was a second chart. It was a unicorn by Heartstring Samplery, called Forever Young. And it's the words, sorry, by Bob Dylan. I've been looking for this for a while and so happy to have found it. I found it at 1884 and yeah, I'm excited. So patterns can't travel alone. So I was also able to pick up a few other items. One is, it's a kit. I think it will speak for itself. So I have a relative on my husband's side who does beading, who actually does the beading for like bands and dresses. And I just thought, yep, there it is. I also found on the site, it's called a Mandala Phoenix by Awesome Pattern Studio. And Christmas in My Heart, 1843 by Samplers Not Forgotten. So that was fun. That was fun. But these two are the two that I had been looking for. So I'm good. Well, at least through the end of today. Like tomorrow it'll be a different story. I went to my local cross-stitch shop, Fiberworks in Waverly, and I was able to pick up Broad Stripes and Bright Stars. And I have the fabric for this one, but this I really, really want to do. And since it appears I'm going to be the master bag maker, just humor me. She has the beautiful fabric that would be a wonderful Teresa Kogut bag. Yeah, Carol has two huge bolts of fabric that I saw. One with this design on it. Another one had like pine trees and red houses. And then for those quilters out there, I always thought I'd be the Grammy who quilted, and I might yet. But she also has Teresa Kogut quilt kits. Like, there it is. There's everything you need to quilt, and they're beautiful. But yeah, not today. So, I've got to share this. So Fiberworks, a while back, it's been a while, I had gone in and done a bit of shopping, and she gave me this little notebook ditty. And it's so funny because it reminds me of like the old detective shows where they'd be like, they'd pull it out of their pocket and they'd, you know, rip it open. Okay, they're taking notes. You know, they're so serious. I just love this. I do use it though. So, yeah, let me find, yeah. So one of the things that I have notes on here is Sherry, the Colorado cross stitcher, is doing Stitch Camp June, July, and August. And, you know, again, I thought, June, yes, I'm going to do it all because, you know, I'm going to be retired. Yeah, it'll happen. But it's so funny because she says June, any holiday, July, something that doesn't go in a frame, and August, something new. And I found a pattern, and again, Cheaty Wheaties. So it's called Liberty and Justice for All by Summerhouse Stitchworks. So I'm thinking holiday, something that doesn't go in a frame, and a designer that I've never stitched with? Let me know. I have plenty, but that's what came to my mind when I saw this. I said, yeah, maybe that might work. So what else do I have? Oh, Pride Month. So Jacob of Modern Folk Embroidery has a beautiful design called Move Forward in Love. And I plan to do the very colorful border, but with the very simple center, not the one that's full coverage. Whew, that's, nope. But I also found a second pattern that I would like to do, and it's from IKEA. You know, the large Swedish furniture retailer. They have a free pattern on their website, right? So it's called Home Pride Home. And this is their cover. It's free. And so this is what it looks like. So if you're interested, head over to their site and check it out. So that was a find, and that should stitch up pretty quickly. Let's see what it says. Nope. 10, 20. It's about 80 by 80 is the stitch count, and it calls for 2, 4, 6, 10 colors. So, but yeah. I'll get to it. So I think that is it. So what are my plans? I do have 2 gatherings this month with Stitchy friends. I will be in Texas for a week, visiting one of my kids down there and just, you know, enjoying some time with my husband. And so that's going to be really fun. And hopefully with the 2 gatherings, okay, I have these great ideas, like all this stuff. I'm gonna start working on it all. But anybody who has ever retreated with me knows, like, my goal is 100 stitches. That's it, 100. I'm like this. I just don't turn off, and I'm so curious, like, what are you working on? What's in your bag? Where did you get that? Like, I'm totally, oh, you're gonna go hit that shop? I'm coming with you, you know? And so 100 stitches. I come looking like the professional. I have this beautiful mat. I've got all the accoutrement to lay out, but then 100 stitches. Yeah, that's the goal. So anyway, yeah, so I think I've pretty much shown you what my goal is just to get Sir Dandy started, continue working on my May project. Yeah, it's all good. It is all good. No complaints whatsoever. So anyway, until I see you again, please do more of what makes you sparkle. See you next time. Bye.